Welcome to the Para Show. My name is Eromon Clement. On today's show, we have a great lineup of news, commentary, and opinion from our panel, and also an African cooking demonstration by Heritage Kitchen. To begin, we have in the studio to speak on the issue of Irish mainstream media and the absence of ethnic diversity or inclusion, Sister Kay Mulhall of the Tala Intercultural Center, and Mr. Chinedu Onyejelem, publisher Metro Aaron. You're welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Clement.
If I may start with you, Sister Kay, is there an obvious issue with the Irish mainstream media? Do we have diversity and inclusion of ethnic minorities in the airwaves, on screen, and in print in this country?
I think we have very little of all that you said. And Ireland 2018 is a country of diversity in its people. We have so many cultures who are resident here. We don't give them enough space in the media. They're very talented, very committed, and would like to, I would say, share their culture, their traditions, their culture, and enrich us. So we need, it works both ways, of course. You have to present yourself if you're an ethnic minority, but you have to be given the space, invited to take the space. So I hope in the future, and from now on, we're better than we were a couple of years ago, but not good enough.
Thank you very much. Chinedu, from your experience as a media expert, and also from your experience of mainstream media today in Ireland, do you think there's a lack of recognition of the new Irish by the mainstream media in society today?
Yeah, first of all, I will agree with Sister Kay. Everything she said is right. And yes, there's no recognition of diversity, of the skills a lot of immigrants, possess. If you look at mainstream media, apart from OTE that recently employed a Nigerian, but even that employment, she's not mainstream as such. Okay, so there is very, very little when it comes to diversity, and one of the reasons is basically the inability of media owners, national media owners, to recognize the fact that diversity has come to stay in this country.
Well, absolutely. So do you think this is contribution to a lack of visibility of the activities, ways of life, contribution of the new Irish due to this lack of diversity?
Absolutely. During your introduction, you mentioned heritage. How many media organizations have, national media organizations have featured him? He's been around for a very long time, So what have they done to promote what he's doing? Look at in Indian restaurants, look at other nationalities, their restaurants. They are being featured every time.
Right.
So what is wrong in featuring, the African world? Okay. So, but when it comes to diversity, when it comes to visibility, I think the people that are badly affected are the Africans because of their color.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sister Kay, what are the consequences of this lack of visibility in the mainstream media in terms of, like Chinedu said, ignoring the mainstream ignoring the issues concerning and impacting on the new Irish communities?
Well, first of all, we are all the poorer for not embracing the new immigrants and their cultures. I was just looking at Ikwala and seeing his movement in song, his creativity. He's an innovator, a creator, and all that. And they have the natural rhythm, especially the Africans and the South Americans. They have the rhythm and everything. That is a contributing factor to us. Now, if we don't allow that to happen, then we could have ghettoization, you could have problems with in groups, they won't integrate. And integration is not about becoming Irish. It is maintaining your own identity, but sharing what is good. And it works both ways.